Apply this antivirus to your mind. We have all heard it. You are not your thoughts. This phrase gets thrown around a lot in personal development circles. Don't believe your thoughts. Don't listen to your thoughts. Change your thoughts. But what does it really mean? I want to reframe this for you so that you can truly learn to disidentify from your mind. Picture your mind as a parrot that has learned how to talk. Your beautiful creative mind is a recording device that has been constantly absorbing information from the world around you. All the negative commentary you hear in your head, I'm not good enough, I'm unworthy, I'm ugly, are just recordings your mind has picked up. Like a parrot mimicking words, the thoughts pose as you, but they are not you. You have simply taught your mind how to say these things, just as you would teach a parrot to repeat certain phrases. Now, have you ever stopped to wonder why your mind sounds like you? Why it is your voice, your accent, your way of speaking? It is because your mind has memorized you. It has absorbed parts of your identity and learned to imitate you. This is why it is so easy to believe the thoughts are you, because they sound just like you. But imagine if you took everything a parrot said as absolute truth just because it spoke in your voice. That parrot would be running your life. This is exactly what has happened. Your mind has hijacked your identity. You have been possessed by this recording device that mimics your voice. Each negative thought or criticism you immediately believe as truth because it sounds like your inner voice. But you have to realize that is just your mind downloading all recordings. It is not the real you. Your mind has become an imposter, a parasite that has attached itself to you as it is host. When you hear I am stupid in your voice, you have to able to stop back and say that is not me, that is just my mind playing back an old recording. In order to take your power back, you have to disidentify from the voice in your head. Recognize that it is just a programmed thought, not absolute truth. The first step is realizing that the voice you hear is not actually you, but just your mind's imitation of you, like a parrot's imitation of a human speech. Your mind has become so accustomed to playing back this negative self-talk that it does so automatically. These thought patterns have become deeply ingrained neural pathways from constant repetition. But the more you can observe your thoughts as just thoughts without attaching to them as your identity, the more you can disempower them. Think of it like this. Your mind is a tool you can use to create anything you desire, but right now it has been programmed to work against you, creating inner suffering. In computer terms, it has a virus. But you can learn to become the programmer using your mind as instrument for your goals rather than as a dictator of your self-image. You can choose to stop feeding the virus of negative thinking, just as you would stop repeating certain phrases to parrot. Starve it of attention and it will lose its power over you. The more attention and credibility you give your negative thoughts, the more control they have in shaping your reality. By simply observing them as irrelevant echoes of old programming, you take away their ability to influence your self-worth. This is often easier said than done because these thought patterns have developed strong neural networks from years of reinforcement. They won't just disappear overnight. Repetition created them, and repetition is needed to unwind them. This is where the power of meditation comes in, as it strengthens your ability to see thought as simply thought. The more you meditate on the nature of your thinking mind, the more you cultivate the witness, consciousness that is always there beneath the chatter. This witness is the you that is separate from your mind. It is pure awareness, completely untouched by the content of your thoughts. Strengthening this witness consciousness allows you to clearly see that you are not your programming. You are the choice maker. Your mind has been conditioned to play the victim, but you have the power to stop identifying with its stories. Recognize negative self-talk as just a bad habit, a virus you picked up, not the truth of who you really are. You then have the freedom to consciously program your mind with thoughts that serve you. The mind that seemed to be running the show becomes your sidekick as your true essence of awareness takes center stage. See your mind as a computer you can program, or a parrot you can teach new phrases. Hack your neural networks by consciously choosing to feed them with positivity and self-love. The old recordings will gradually lose their authority as the new affirming thoughts rewire your sense of identity and self-worth. The real you is unlimited potential waiting to be unleashed from old mental patterns. By no longer putting stock in each passing thought, you step out of victim mode and into your power. Your mind does not have to be your master. You have the power to make it your servant. You can wield this tool to declare a new self-vision born from the truth of who you really are. The time is now to let go of old identities and write a new story worthy of your limitless spirit. I aim to provide a fresh perspective on the idea that you are not your thoughts, using the metaphor of the mind as a parrot that has learned to imitate your voice. So this mind, you want to turn it into your tool and your servant rather than being its servant and letting it to be the master. This is a beautiful tool within your own brain that you can use to create literally anything, but right now it is creating your own suffering. So the first step in taking your power back is realizing that the voice you hear in your head, it is not you, it is programming. By exploring this concept of disidentifying from the programmed negative self-talk in your head, I hope this video offered impactful insights into how we can take back power from the mind's destructive patterns. And remember, you are not your mind. You are the unlimited awareness within which it operates. Thank you for watching. Wait for new video to arrive.